Hey, how you guys doing? Oh my god, listen, I want to keep it down because literally, this is my phone. Literally, it's 12:35 in the morning. Today is April 3rd. And you're saying like, why am I making this video at this time? Listen, I just got off the phone with a lady who reached out to me, and I'm going to show you her message. Literally, I'm going to share my screen with you. All right. And this is her initial message. All right, this is her initial message to Joe. She said, her name is Eliza. And she said, hello, my name is Eliza. And I graduated from the RN program about 3 years ago with a 3.9 GPA. I have taken the NCLEX 5 times. Each time was a completely different experience from the last. I'm very interested in your program, but the only thing holding me back is that I cannot afford your crash course. I'm currently jobless, and since then I have put my whole life on hold for this test. I'm desperate to pass. Is there any way I could receive a coupon code or anything that would help? And oh my God, isn't that your story, right? Listen, do you know how many times I received such a message? Hundreds of times. And I'm not talking about like 100 or 200. I'm talking about like 600, 700 times. On a daily basis, I get those messages. Everyone is jobless. Everyone does not have money. And now with this COVID-19, everyone is quarantined at home. You have one asset, which is time. With the new guidelines, oh my God, everyone can pass. She failed 5 times before. She graduated 3 years ago. You want to see her message today? Oh my God, listen, I've got goosebumps. This is the message she sent to Joe. Look at this. She did her test today. And she said she got 130 questions on the new guidelines. I had 27 students pass in the last week. 27 students passed in the last week, all at 60 questions. She got 130 questions. And oh my God, when Joe texted me, I freaked out. Her performance on the weekend tests, on the crash course, she was on the live training. Her performance was good. It was not great. It was not bad. It was good. Just there, right? But then she did the Pearson VUE trick and she got the good pop-up. And oh my God, how easy is that? How easy are the guidelines right now? Going through the whole marathon, 130 questions, and then passing. Listen, I want to share with you something. I want to share with you her review. You know, some of my students, when they finish the crash course, they send me a video review. And you might have noticed that on my social media. They did not pass yet, but they had an amazing experience. They sent me a video review. This is her review. When she finished the live training, she was on the February class. Today is April 3rd. February, March, April. That's 8 weeks. She went from desperate to on the top of the world. She's on the top of the world today. She just passed at 130 questions. Some of you might think I'm loud. I'm not loud. I'm enthusiastic. I'm happy. Literally, it brings joy to my soul. I don't have time to do, those videos all the time. Actually, in the last year, I have not done any. My presence on social media has been so minimal. Making vlogs and videos, education videos. I don't have time for that. Got 2 companies, 24 employees. We've got 4 kids. But I want to inspire you every day. But I have those stories on a daily basis. What are you waiting for? So I'm just making this video past midnight. My daughter is sleeping upstairs. Past midnight. Because I want to inspire you. I want you to join the crash course. I'm going to give you a demo of the crash course just in a second to show you what's in there. What you're going to get. Because that could be a story. Listen what she said on her review.
Hi everyone, my name is Eliza, and I wanted to quickly share my experience with you guys. I have unsuccessfully taken my NCLEX 4 times now, and I was ready to give up. I had tried everything, all the reviews, Hearst, Kaplan, eWorld, nothing worked for me. While doing research, I came across the Alpha Slice, and I looked into it more, and I saw all these reviews, these video reviews of people that passed, and they were so happy. And I looked into it more, and I gave it a chance. I had nothing else to lose. I had already spent a lot of money on taking the test and all the reviews. I had nothing else to lose. So I gave it a chance, and I am so happy that I did. I'm very impressed with this course. I have learned a lot. A lot of the material that we learned, I have already seen on NCLEX. So I know the teacher is teaching us what we need to know. The teachers are very helpful. They get back to you right away. Anytime you have a question, they answer right away. Mo is very inspirational. He motivates you to get your work done, to stay on top of everything. And, a lot of people need that little extra push, because I definitely do. And, I loved it. And, when I take my NCLEX, I'm going to make another review and let you guys know that I'm going to pass.
Of course! Of course! Listen, she didn't have the money. She made it happen. There's no easier time for anyone and everyone to get money. If you have a credit score of 550, you can go and apply for a credit card right now. They'll give you a $1,000 credit line. It's easy. It's easy to get credit cards. I have tons of them. Literally, there's more. Look, there's one more here. It's easy to get credit cards. It's easy to ask money. Ask money from your family. Ask money from your friends. Don't pay rent. They're not gonna evict you during this quarantine, during this COVID-19. They cannot evict you. That's it. It's known all over the country. So stop worrying about money and worry about your future and take advantage of your time. This is the time where you have to put all your efforts into studying. Stop watching the news. Come on. You're being distracted. That's your future we're talking about. Listen, I'm going to show you the 4-week crash course. This is the 4-week crash course. This is the self-paced, the live. It's the same content, same slides, same questions. Both are beautiful. The only difference is that the live is at a certain time. It's at 9 p.m. Central Time, period. If you cannot commit to that time because you work night shifts, or you work evenings, then just forget about the live. The self-paced is as beautiful. It's just the live is more intense because you have to be on top of things. The self-paced is chill. We have the same success with both programs. It's not about the program. It's about your commitment. It's about what fits your schedule. So this is the self-paced program, right? First, you gotta see a few videos about your mentor. You just click on it. This is the video. You watch it. When you click, I'm right there. I'm talking to you. I tell you what to do. What's the next step? You click back here on the main menu. Outline and objectives. Concept 1, 2, and 3. Those are fundamentals to passing. Those are mindset videos. I want to get your mind right. You go through that. And then here you stop. Because this video, it's going to explain how this course works. And then this is a morning affirmation NCLEX podcast, right? My students listen to this every single day. And basically it's a 6-7 minute podcast that's going to tell you, stop lying to yourself. Stop giving yourself promises and then breaking those promises. You say, I'm going to start studying tomorrow. I'm gonna get on my NCLEX journey tomorrow. And then you don't. You say, I'm gonna study. I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna stay up late. And then you don't. You're lying to yourself. You're just letting yourself down. You gotta stop it. You gotta knock that shit out. Excuse my French. Right, so it is 4 weeks. You start with week 1. You've got 5 days. Usually on the live training, we start on a Monday, we end on a Friday. So it's 5 days. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Let's say I click on day 2, right? There's a video. Click on it. You watch it. Discuss questions. Rationale, drugs, psychotic drugs, whatever the case might be. And then on this side, you've got the slides of the session. And then you've got notes. I encourage my students to take their own notes. Why? Because when you take, listen, we're going old school. When you take your own notes, that helps in retaining information. And then you read your own notes, it helps even more in retaining information. We have this whole theory about how you retain information and you don't lose that information. Because how many times have you studied? You went through a chapter and then next day, you don't even remember one single thing. A lot. That's what we work on. Memory, passive learning, recalling of images. All right, so you've got slides, you've got notes. You've got like PDFs. Like, for example, those are vaccination schedule for pediatrics and adults. So if we discussed on this day, for example, if I discuss something related to vaccinations, then I'm going to give you supporting documents because I don't want you to go and do the research. I've already done the research for you. All you have to do is look at it. Okay? All right, I'm going to go back to the main menu. All right, 5 days. After you complete 5 days, you've got a test. We call it the weekend test on the live. We call it a week 1 test on the self-paced. All right? So you click on it. You've got a video. You watch it. And then your test is right here. Then you send your test to your coach. Because you've got a coach. You're not alone. Even if you're doing the self-paced program, it is 24/7 access to a coach. 24/7 access to a coach. No other resource in the market does that. We have 6 coaches at your fingertips. You just go ahead, boom, 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 text your coach, say, hey, I didn't understand that question. You take a screenshot, send it to him. And then your coach will explain it. That's it. How beautiful it is that you have access to a coach. How beautiful it is that you have access to a coach. So beautiful. I wish I had that privilege when I was studying for my NCLEX. I wish my wife had that privilege when she was studying for her NCLEX. So you do your test and then you send it to your coach. And then your coach will tell you, will give you direction, will give you feedback, how to pivot. What are the things you're doing well? What are the things you can improve? That's what your coach does. But you have to reach out to your coach and tell him, hey, I already finished day 5. What should I do? He'll say, go ahead and take test 1. You take test 1, you send it back. Right? We're not babysitting here. We have like 2,000 students. 6 coaches. The coaches are not gonna, hey, send you an email, knock your door and say, hey, Jessica, for example, what are you doing? Did you sit for your test? Did you do your weekend test 1? No, your coach will not do that. You have to check in. We are adults. We're not gonna care about your future more than you. So if you care about your future, guess what? We are there by your side. And we are gonna care as much. Because all we care about is deliver value. It's not about money here. It's about changing the world. It's about helping people who cannot pass their NCLEX go ahead and pass their NCLEX. That's what it's all about. It's about helping people pass their NCLEX. That's my calling. That's my calling. All right, then you've got here, maybe I should take those off. You know, they're a little bit confusing for people, but there are students, those are students' experiences. You know, they got in like high 90s on their weekend test 1. And they talk about their experience, how they were studying for week 1. You know, how they were structuring their days. Everyone has their own story, right? Some with kids, some with 2 jobs, some with this, some with that. So I put them there just for you to get a little bit of idea how other people are structuring their days. And then you've got week 2. You go ahead, watch week 2. Same thing every day. Let's say day 8, you've got notes right here. You watch the video, you've got notes, you've got slides. Gonna go back. Then you've got a test. I want to evaluate your performance. Are you retaining information? Every weekend test has different purposes. For example, weekend test 1, we want to see, hey, are you following up or are you just skipping through the videos? Are you retaining information? Weekend test 1, we can highlight who's serious and who's not. Weekend test 2, it's going to test your critical thinking and how well you can use NCLEX strategies. We can test 3 different purpose and 4 different purpose. You've got rituals right here. Going beyond this course. Medication calculation quiz. You name it. Everything you need for your NCLEX. Then here we offer a study plan if you want to take it. Resources, bonuses. That's the 4-week crash course. It's freaking amazing. It's changing lives. We've got at least 4 to 5 people who are passing every single day. 27 people in the last, I want to say 5 to 6 days. All of them at 60 questions except Eliza at 130 questions. But still, everyone says it's easy. Some says it's 50-50. A couple said it's hard. But everyone passed. And everyone said whatever they saw on the NCLEX was in the crash course. They felt as if it's another session of my sessions. So I would urge you, sign up for the 4-week crash course because it will change your life. It will change your life. Aleiza, she found me on the internet January. I don't remember January what. I don't remember like what, when, oh, January 20. Monday, January 20 is when she found me, when she reached out. Some of you guys has reached out like a year ago and you still did not take action. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You've been on my list for like 5 to 6 months. I've been sending you emails and I can track. You're opening your emails, but you're not taking action. Listen, this is the time. There's no better time to sit for your NCLEX than today, than this time. You know, they're going to go back to 75 questions and 265 questions in end of July or beginning of August. That's the talk. You want to take advantage of this window, of this chaos. There's a lot of chaos happening in Pearson VUE. There's a lot of chaos happening in NCSBN. All Board of Nursings are around the country. It's crazy. Take advantage. You need to take advantage. What can I tell you? She failed 5 times. January 20. April 3rd. Actually, April 3rd because it's past midnight. But April 2nd, she passed. That's less than 6 weeks. If I'm doing the math right, I mean, it's past midnight. So, but that's 6 weeks. That's 9 weeks. That's 9 weeks. Just imagine. 9 weeks from today, your life would change. But I mean, she joined the program in February, so she joined the live. So her journey with us was 8 weeks. Can you imagine? That could be you. Going from depressed, devastated, to on top of the world. Like literally on top of the world. Just imagine of that moment. When you go to the test center, you're sitting there doing your test. And you're saying, oh man, I got this. And then when you walk out of the test center, you raise your hand up high. Because you already know that you won. You already know that you passed. This is the mindset that every student of mine have when they go to the test center. You know, I tell my students, we go to war to win. No one goes to war to die. That's the mindset. When you're studying on my crash course, the mindset that you have is, I'm gonna pass. You visualize passing. You visualize yourself going out of that test center with your hands up high. You go to your car. You grab your phone. You're sitting like that. You want to check the Pearson view. You text Joe or Sally or Kevin or Eileen or myself or Nick. Hey, I just finished my test. I'm going to ask you, how was it? How many questions did you get? How many SATA? I'm going to ask you, are you going to do the Pearson view trick? Say, yes, coach. I'm sitting in my car. I'm going to do it right now. Should I put the right code? Should I put the right expiry date? And then I tell you what to do. And then you send me a screenshot with a good pop-up. Just visualize that every single day while you're studying. When you wake up in the morning, take 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Visualize that. Going out at that center. Hands up high. Walking through the parking lot. Sitting in your car. Grabbing your phone. Talking to your coach. Yes, coach. We gotta check the Pearson view trick. Yeah. And then you take a screenshot. You send it to me. Oh my God! Got goosebumps! I know my wife's gonna slap my face. It's 1 a.m. I know my wife's gonna slap my face. I'm willing to get a slap. But I wish that you can take action. Or you will take action. Because you would want to. You would want to go to the website. There's gonna be a link at the bottom description box, or in the ad copy. If you're seeing this on your email, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, I don't care where you're seeing this. I'm hunting you. You've been seeing my ads everywhere. I've been sending you emails. You need to do this, man. I mean, I always say, man, but like 95% of my students are ladies. You need to do this for you. For your family. For your kids. Yeah. If I was in your shoes, that's what I would do. I want to be the hero of my own story. I want to be the hero of my own life. I would urge you to be the hero. Hard work. Nothing comes easy. No, even on my crash course. Everything is there. But there's hard work, there's sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice social media. You're going to stop watching the news. All this coronavirus here and there. People, celebrities. Everyone wants attention. Got to cut out the noise. Just focus on your studies. This is the best time. Get committed. Join the crash course. Be dedicated to the crash course. Don't study the crash course and then if your friend sends you an ebook or, a Remar book or this or that, then you start, that's I want to slap your face. Don't do that, man. Or lady. Don't do that. Be dedicated to the program. Be consistent with your studies. Means study on a daily basis. And then follow what I say to the T. How hard is that? 4 steps. Committed, dedicated, consistent, and follow what I say to the T. Listen. You are an NCLEX passer. You are an NCLEX passer. Think that way. Because you are an alpha slice. Love your face. Spread this message. Share this video. Love you.